Well, won by Yankos. Prino. Oh, cut out by Sumner. Shane Rufer. Bit of a stumble. Oh, just over the top two. A good opening by the All Whites. Edge to take this kick. Both. A fine effort by Alan Both. That wasn't far from the top of the crossbar. Oh, fantastic effort by Oshakov.
And what a great save to back it up. I thought Van Hattem there was absolutely superb.
He's intercepted. Walker. Just Winston Rufer. Still Winston Rufer. Half stop there by Ratcliffe. Walker. This is Shane Rufer. Trying the shot. Finishes up well wide. Good round of applause. There's trouble from this New Zealand crowd, but it was never going to worry that man, Terry Greedy. Now Oscar Crino just touching that one on. Mitchell, the player, chasing through. Catching Alan Both. Clumsy challenge that by David Mitchell. And David Mitchell gets a yellow card.
Turner and Walker. Connor, finally Greedy and Yankos. That's Frank Arab at the far end of the Australian bench. A free kick quickly taken. The ball is the goal.
I don't know why he's disallowed that.
Disallowed that goal. Well, New Zealand looked to take that free kick quickly, but the referee was always waving for play to actually cease. He wasn't going to have anything of that, and so Australia now have the time to regroup, organise their wall.
There's no real ruling in the book that says you have to wait.
That's Winton Rufer. Tried to curl it. Walker penalised for that challenge. Well, perhaps New Zealand a bit unlucky. This perhaps New Zealand's last attacking opportunity of the half. Winton Rufer. Walker! And that's half-time at Mount Smart Stadium.
Finishes with Terry Greedy injured on the deck. That must be of some concern to the Australians for a clash with that man, Colin Walker.
It's a good crowd for the opening match of the series for New Zealand. Obviously, a win today would have devastating effects on attendances for later on in the series, especially the Israel game on the 26th of October. Winton Rufer. Oh, finally the ball. Turner almost got there first, but just cut out in time by Ratcliffe for Australia. And immediate pressure by New Zealand with this corner kick. And Murphy. Walker now. Winton Rufer. Shane. Edge. And taken down very well by Greedy. Not really a major threat, but a fine piece of skill by Edge.
As Yankos takes this free kick. Mitchell coming in, climbing well. Picks up there in the New Zealand defence, but it wouldn't fall. A gold-shirted player as Watson turns it back to Yankos. And now Zarko Ozhakov, and the offside flag has stayed down. Still Ozhakov. Still Ozhakov trying to cut that one back. And in fact, it took a deflection as he tried to cut it back into the path of John Kosmina. So Robbie Dunn comes on.
And it rebounded off the crossbar. This is Mitchell, and he's off with the 1-2. Evans was struggling there. Van Hattem had it covered on the near post. but Kerry Evans perhaps struggling for pace.
Let's see if New Zealand can now capitalise.
Turner. Not a bad effort, and a corner kick. A good effort by Declan Edge. Few problems here for New Zealand. It's virtually 3-on-3. Quino. Possibly a chance for Cosmina. Well, both committed themselves forward. 15 minutes remain at Mount Smart. Graham Turner. Here's Rufer. Could be a chance for Rufer. There was no support. And the ball had not crossed the goal line. Well, it was a fine effort by Winton Rufer.
It was the first piece of super skills of Winton Rufer, because even from that acute angle he managed to play the ball onto the post.
Just 6 minutes remain. Quino in a bit of space. This could be danger for New Zealand as the ball just goes over the crossbar. Van Hatten coming out. Quino is down.
Jakov. Now Ratcliffe. In for Cosmina. That came off of Alan Both. Clash there between the two skippers, Alan Both and John Cosmina. Referee Keith Hackett steps in there quickly. So Peter Henry, he surely must only have seconds to play. Declan Edge is the player who's led from the field. Referee Keith Hackett starts to check his watch.
Well, we've had just over a minute of injury time, and that is the end of the match. It finishes 0-0 here at Mount Smart Stadium in Auckland. The battle between New Zealand and Australia.
I was most disappointed because I can remember a similar situation in Kuwait a few years ago when somebody took a quick free kick and it got us ahead in the game. And I look at the game today and I think, well, Walker did everything. He put it down, he thought quickly, Rufer ran off him, he slid it in, and the referee then penalised the side that is going forward because the Australians won't push back. I don't know what he gave it for. I think he said it was a very limp excuse. I think he said it wasn't a stationary ball. But from a man of Keith Hackett's ability, I was very disappointed in that decision.